Hello and welcome to From Under the Palm Tree or From Under the Willows. I'm Maya. Today we'll do a practice that will make you feel really good in about 20 to 25 minutes. So find yourself a comfortable seated position. You might need a pillow or something underneath your bum. You can even do all of this in a chair. You can do the whole practice in a chair. Here we go. We're going to ground down into our sit bones and lift through our collarbones and up towards the crown of the head, up to the ceiling. Tuck your chin in slightly towards the back of the throat and connect with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling, feeling the lungs expanding as you inhale, and as you exhale, completely to empty. And those of you who know Ujjayi breathing, then go ahead, feeling that slight constriction in the back of the throat. As you inhale and exhale, it's like an oceanic sound, a hushing sound in the back of the throat. And on an inhale, float your arms up towards the sky. Feel free to do a bit of an arch, a back bend as you lift your collarbones and exhale all the way down. Repeating, inhaling up, exhaling down. 2 more times. And now moving into cactus arms. So really going in on an inhale and bringing your elbows down, feeling the squeeze in your shoulder blades, and exhaling all the way back around your back. Tuck your chin. Inhaling again, cactus arms. If this is too much for your shoulders, then listen to it and maybe modify the movement so that it's a little less. You might even bend your elbows a little more on the way up. And exhale, round, tuck your chin to your chest. One more time. And coming back into neutral, I invite you to close your eyes and find what neutral is, where you have this balance of effortlessness and effort. So you have some stillness that you're working towards, which requires a bit of effort, but you also don't want to push yourself too much. So just swaying back and forth and side to side. And as you sway back and forth, side to side, you're starting to slow your movement down into a place of stillness. Try to find that place where there's this effortlessness of your spine just being in place, your head on top, everything stacked, one on top of the other. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears. And let's move into side stretching into the side body. So inhale your arm up. You can bend your elbow to go overhead. And you're doing an exhale to side stretch. Coming back up. Inhale and exhale over. Inhale and down. Exhale over, feel that stretch in the side body. Inhale and down. Other side. Exhale, stretch the body. Inhale and down. One more time each side. And this time we're going to do a spinal twist, inhaling our arms to the side, exhale, spinal twist. Twist from the waist, then the shoulders, and then your head rotates around. Keep breathing. Every time you inhale, lengthen through the spine. Every time you exhale, twisting a little more. And release to center. Good. Other side. Inhaling. Arms to the side. Lengthen through the body. Exhale, twist from the waist, rib cage, shoulders, and then your head rotates around and your eyeballs even. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And release back to center. Let's get onto our hands and knees. If you need a blanket or a pillow to fold underneath your knees to protect them, then do that now. In our cat-cow position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And as we inhale, dropping the navel, looking forward just past our mat. That's on an inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, round the back, look to the navel. Inhale. You're going into your arched position, looking just past your mat, and pressing into your hands equally, especially the inner parts of your hands into the ground. And tuck your tailbone under, exhale. Round the back. Continuing on, a couple more cycles of this. These are your cat-cows. Great, and moving into your child's pose. So knees wide, big toe together, sitting on your heels. If the heels are not accessible to sit on, you can place a blanket or a pillow between your bum and your heels, stretching forward, forehead on the ground. If you can't make the forehead to the ground, then you can also place your fists one on top of the other, or maybe even onto your hands. This will be your resting position in between. And if you want to rest the rest of the way, then feel free. For those of you, if you're on a chair, you can do the same thing, rounding your back, wide stance with your knees, and place your hands and your arms on your knees or even on your lap and just leaning forward. Okay, now from here, if you're on your chair, you can do this kind of motion where you're inhaling like this and arching the back, and then exhale round. But we're going to add a humming sound, the sweet honeybee sound. So as you inhale, you're going to think of very, very happy thoughts of a honeybee. And on the exhale, you're going to buzz. Now, for those of us who are on our mats, we could do the same thing in an upright position, or what I'd like to offer is doing our cat-cows modified. So we have cat-cow, inhale, and then exhale, you're going to come down into your child's pose and hum. And round. Option to do just cat-cows with the humming, beautiful humming sound. Whatever you choose to do with the honeybee, just moving to what you're comfortable with. Wonderful. And now threading the needle. So we're going to bring our left hand palm up, our arm underneath, placing the shoulder on the ground and the side of the head. Just staying there. Maybe you place your other hand on your sacrum. Changing to the other side. Just sliding that other hand down underneath, placing the side of the head on the ground. Maybe this other arm comes over and places the hand on the sacrum. Back onto your hands and knees, and then into child's pose. And here you're going to place a little more weight of the bum onto the left heel and walk your fingertips over to your right. Relax your head down. Changing to the other side, so placing a little more weight onto your right foot with your bum and walking those fingers over to the left. Relax your head down, soften through the forehead. And back through center. We're going to go onto our backs. So we roll onto our backs here. Yeah. Make sure you don't have a ponytail in underneath your head. You want to make sure that your head is nice and flat. Also tucking your chin gently towards the back of the throat. If you find yourself kind of bringing your chin up towards the ceiling, might help to have a folded blanket underneath the head to lift it a little bit to aid for this alignment in your spine. From here, we're just going to bring in our right knee to our chest. And every time we exhale, we're going to bring the knee even closer to our chest, or even the shoulder if that feels better, opening it up a little bit more. Inhale, just let it go a little bit. And exhale, bringing the knee towards the chest. And place your arms out from your shoulders. I can't actually do that with this wall here. You're going to bring that right knee over to twist. Look away from the twist. Keep your shoulders on the ground. Back through to center, change to the other side. Left knee comes in, and as you exhale, the knee comes closer to your chest or even to your shoulders, your armpit. And the exhalation, you can deepen this feeling, this sensation. And from here, your arms come out to your side and twisting over to the other side. Keep your shoulders on the ground and look away from your twist. and back through to center. You're going to bring your knees in. Your right palm is going to go onto the left kneecap. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your knees in closer. Keep your shoulders on the ground. And as you inhale, you're going to feel the knees go away, your right arm is going to straighten, and your shoulder is going to come off the ground. So on an exhale, shoulder retracts into the ground. You can feel that. Elbow bends. And on an inhale, follow the knee, straighten the arm, shoulder comes off the ground. Exhale, shoulder comes back onto the ground. You can feel that contact. And then on an inhale, lengthen through, feel that stretch in the right shoulder. This is very subtle, so 2 more times. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. Change to the other side. So here I have my left palm cupping my knee, both knees bent, and on an exhale, I'm bringing my shoulder down towards the ground. My knees are bending more. And on an inhale, allow the knees to go away from the torso. My shoulder comes off the ground, and it's like a massage for the shoulder. As I exhale, bring the shoulder back down onto the ground. Inhale, straighten that arm. Knees go away from the torso. A couple more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Great. Give yourself a big, big hug for being here. And then from here, you get to go into Shavasana, or resting pose. All right, so if your lower back for some reason is a little bit tight, feel free to have your feet on the ground, knees caved in. I like to do this with this pose here as a rest. Or Shavasana, feet all the way out, stretched, arms by your side. You've got a minute here to rest and integrate the practice. Deepen through your breath, wiggle your toes and your fingers, bring yourself back to the room. If your eyes are closed, feel free to keep them closed, or you can slowly open them and let the light in. And don't get up too soon, just roll onto your side using your arm as a pillow. Stay inside child for a bit. And pushing yourself up to a seated position. Easy pose perhaps, legs crossed in the front. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Closing the practice with one Om, the universal sound to bring us all together. Inhale. Om. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. Maybe you're going to sleep now. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.